Friedrich Nietzsche said, "There's always some madness in love, but there's also always some reason in madness." That's what I'm looking for. A reason. This last violent crime was committed shortly before the attacker was apprehended and sent to Lyndhurst, a local psychiatric hospital. He stalked, invaded the homes of, and killed 7 women. The only link between these murders, aside from a signed note that was left at each scene, was that they were all named Alice. Why did he do it? The court couldn't decide. But the truth is in there somewhere, and I'm going to find it. This is where I'm headed today. After months of petitioning the hospital and filling out paperwork, they've finally given us permission to film inside the hospital and interview the renowned killer. Everyone knows what he did, but nobody knows why. There must be a reason for the madness. Today's entry marks the beginning of my documentary journey into the mind of a delusional killer, the man who calls himself the Mad Hatter. Thank you for meeting with me, Mr.
Hatter.
Right, yes, Mr. Hatter.
Just Hatter, if you don't mind.
Are you ready to begin?
I couldn't trouble you for some tea, could
I could ask.
Please. This is cold.
Are you ready now?
I suppose that's to be expected. A bit too risky, exposing yourself to a madman and hot fluids.
Let's start from the beginning. What has brought you to the Lyndhurst Psychiatric Hospital?
I'm sure you've read the papers, watched the news.
Yes, but in your own words, if you don't mind.
You're polite. I like that. When they first suggested the possibility of an interview, I was skeptical, hesitant. But then they told me about you. I could see they were right. You're young, fresh, innocent. I like that.
Can you tell me about the actual events leading up to the ruling that brought you here?
I was looking for someone.
And?
And I didn't find her.
The women you killed.
I didn't kill anyone. I sent them.
Sent them. Where? Heaven?
Oh. To Wonderland, of course.
Wonderland.
My home.
Wonderland is a fictional place where I come from. A fairy tale.
Fairies are happy, cheerful little creatures. Wonderland is dark, overwhelming. We eat fairies where I come from.
Why did you need the women to go there? What was so important that they had to give their lives?
I didn't want to send them. I needed to. Alice is the only way I can return to where I belong. She's the only one powerful enough to create a portal. She left me. I need her back.
So if you can get back to Wonderland through death, then...
Why don't I just kill myself? You're not as polite as I thought. It's not how it works anyway. That would be cheating.
So what if you don't find her? What do you think will happen to you?
I shall be stuck in your world.
Would that be so bad?
Can you imagine anything worse?
Sorry, Alice, that's all the time we can give you today.